Hey, my two-way family, welcome back to the channel. So we got some goodies in for the Oz9C build that I'm doing. Let's go ahead and get into the main one right off the bat for you guys. And that is your Streamlight TLR1HL-X. Yes, that's a mouthful, but I have to give credit where credit is due. This is your standard, which was a phenomenal light. I will not knock it. And this right here is the new version. Now, looks very similar, but there are definitely some differences. Okay, we're gonna go over that. Let me go ahead and take this bad boy off here, and I'm gonna show you what I mean about the differences. Guys, don't over tighten your lights to your frames. These are polymer frames, and if you over tighten it, you can crack your frame. So don't over tighten that, just in case you guys didn't know that. All right, so let's talk about it. Here is your TLR1HL-X and your TLR1HL. Now, the main differences, as you guys can see, one, this is more of a mechanism that is a switch, and this is more like a lever, right? Or I guess it'll be the other way around. This is more like a lever, and this is more like a switch, right? This is an improvement, in my opinion, very much an improvement. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about once I start doing like the purchase on the actual frame, but it's definitely an improvement. The other thing that I noticed that was really pretty interesting to me, and I've not seen any other company do this, is that this one has a button that you press right here, and then you flip this over. There's your battery component, right? And then literally locks right back in place. This one, from the way it's designed, you got to come from the back, pop this bad boy open, and it's always fun to try to lock it back up. I don't know why I always have an issue with that. I like that 10 times more. Light, let me show you something. Okay, that is your TLR1HL-1. That one down there, which you can see right off the bat, 10 times stronger. Okay, this one here is your HL-X. Definitely an improvement on your candela and your lumens, definitely. I got to give credit where credit is due. They did a really good job of updating this light system. I've always told you guys, Streamlight to me makes really good lights. I would never knock their light system. I enjoy their light systems. As a police officer, I think they make some of the best lights out there for the price, my personal opinion. Now, let's talk about what it comes with. So, it comes with different adapters, okay? You got your 1913 2 and then 1913 1 that's on there right now. Your Glock adapter, they're plastic like always. And then they got two different little lever systems, a longer version and a shorter version. The shorter version is currently on. I got big hands, so I don't need the longer version. The only thing I saw that was difficult was you got to remove this completely to get access to remove the adapter. So you got to remove your actual locking mechanism for the rail to be able to get to that adapter, and then put it in a new adapter. That was the only thing I saw that was kind of like, you know. Other than that, there is a difference as well when it comes to size. And you'll notice it in some holsters. Case in point, I'm going to be doing a review on the 4-barrel holster that I got for this. And Jason, my brother, thank you again for helping me out there. This TLR1 is thicker. The original TLR1HL is slightly thicker. Not by a lot, but it's enough that you can feel the difference in the holster. This had a harder time going into that holster. And I tried it with my Glock G45 just to make sure. And then I put this light on the Glock G45 and it went in without a single problem. So there's definitely a difference there. And so be aware of that. I know that some holsters are very compatible with this. So what I'm assuming, my personal opinion, and you guys, if you've had this light longer than I have, let me know. I would assume that this size of holster, if you have a holster is designed for the TLR1, the TLR1 HL-X should fit just fine in it. But I don't think it will work this other way around, if that makes sense. All right, so we've already touched base on the TLR1 and my opinions on it. TLR1HX, HL-X, and my opinion on it. Worth it. Do not hesitate. If you need to upgrade your light, do so. Definitely worth it, in my opinion. What else have we done? Well, I've also received the Radian recoil system. Okay, this is actually the Zev in there, and this is the Radian. The Radian recoil system. The reason why I got it was I wanted 13-pound recoil spring. 13-pound will make it smoother for the slide to reciprocate, which will also help with certain rounds. So we'll see how well that performs, but it should make it easier for it to basically get faster on target and whatnot because of the reciprocation of the slide, right? Normally the standard is 18 to 15, if I remember right. I think it's 18 on the Glock 19. Please let me know if I'm wrong on that, guys. I think it's 18. This system is also really cool because it works for the Gen 5 and also for 3 and 4. For the 3 and 4, you put this little end piece on and you slide it in, you lock it in place, and it's 1, 2, 3. It's set for the Gen 3. For the Gen 5, there's a, it's inside the sleeve. There's a little adapter that's designed for the Gen 5, which makes a perfect fit with the Gen 5 slides. So I'm excited for this right here to see how that's going to perform on it. What else do I have for you guys? Well, I finally got myself the Mec-Gar metal magazines for the Glock 17 or the G17. It comes in this bag. And I gotta, Mec-Gar does make some bad metal, just awesome metal mags. Look at the fit and finish on this, guys. I love the green follower. Look at that. That's done extremely well. Check this out. Nice fit. Drops nicely. Goes in nicely. Okay. Reason why the slide's not there, you guys know it's getting, Floyd Customs is doing some work on it. Once I get that, I'll do the review on that. And that's why I haven't done the holster review either. I'm waiting to receive it back. So this right here, guys, reason why I got this was because, well, this right here. This is a metal magazine release. The Oz9 C Combat X comes with a metal mag release. Everything I have read, all the polymer magazines get tore up by it. Everybody suggests, ever since these came out, to go to these. So I did exactly that. And I'm glad and grateful that I did because the actual quality of these are freaking amazing. One of the really cool things, you don't need a tool. You literally push this down. Sorry, other way around. Push this down, you slide the plate back, and you can do easy cleaning of your magazines. Which, please clean your magazines, guys. That is how you have failures, and that's how you have issues with feeding and whatnot. All right, guys. So the other thing and the last thing that I got was the magwell from Zev itself. And I got to give Zev a lot of credit. I'm digging the crap out of this. All right. Digging the crap out of that magwell. It feels amazing in the hand. It is very minimal. It's not a massive size magwell. Case in point, I did not get the Zev magwell for my duty because the Zev magwell for my duty was really thick. I didn't like that. This one right here is perfect. Very easy to install. Pops right on in, and you put the pin 1, 2, 3. You may be noticing that I'm missing my pin, and the reason why I'm missing my pin, the takedown pin from the frame to the metal system in there, the metal chassis system, is because I had a really hard time with that pin. For some reason, it did not want to come out. But Zev has definitely changed as a company, and I'm telling you this why. I sent them an email, and I said, hey guys, I'm having some issues with my pin. My pin's all beat up now. It's all marred because of the fact that I had to wrestle it to get it out. Without any hesitation, customer service said, hey, we're going to send you a new one. Out of courtesy, we're going to send you a new one, and we thank you for purchasing the firearm and so on. I thought that was really cool because that was not the experience I had last time. So I really do think the new merger or purchase really has potentially improved the company. So I'm excited to see where this goes further. All right, my 2A, always appreciate you for stopping by. Always make sure you stay vigilant, make sure you carry, and you do the right thing.